Hi, it's me, the autistic Gen X software developer with anxiety and depression, but some call me Tim. And today I would love to tell you a story about the hippie clown. This is this story has lots of parts and pieces to it. I think if you don't know what a mondegreen is, let's start with there. What is a mondegreen? A mondegreen is misheard words or lyrics, right? So if you've ever seen like videos of people singing, instead of Feliz Navidad, they sing Fleas on My Dad. Fleas on my dad. Like, that's not what it sounds like. I hear Fleas on My Dad. I hear all the wrong lyrics. A one-horse soap and sleigh. Not a one-horse open sleigh. It's a soap and sleigh, because that makes no sense whatsoever. All right, so that's a mondegreen. Misheard lyrics. Now we go back in time to when we lived in Naples, Italy. And on our street, across the street, were these two sweet little girls. And they were under 10. I'm not sure their ages, but they were little girls. And they played this song called Lemon Tree. They loved this song. It was like, walking around up a doo-doo-doo. I don't know the words. Da-da-da. Nothing's going to happen. Anyway, so that song, Lemon Tree. All right. So in there is a line that says, there's a hippie clown inside my head. And that's what I heard. There's a hippie clown inside my head. And they played this song so, like, I cannot stress to you, because in Italy, at least when I was there in the 90s, I don't know if it's the same today as it was then, but children can do whatever they want. They are free to live their lives. They want to be playing soccer outside at 2 a.m. Sure. If they want to take a song like Lemon Tree and crank up their stereo that's inside so loud the entire neighborhood can hear it, and then put it on repeat for an hour, sure. What's the problem? The problem in the summer was that, I don't know, they don't have air conditioning in Italy. Air conditioning was open the windows. And open. They don't even have screens. This is like, the windows are huge and they're open everywhere, which is great when you don't want to die from the heat and the humidity, which is terrible when the girls are playing Lemon Tree at full blast for an hour. And so I can sing along with the song. Like, I don't have the words memorized, but it's just in my soul. If I play that song, I'm instantly transported back to when we lived in Italy. And one of the lines in the song, spoiler alert, I'm not saying it right, is, there's a hippie clown inside my head. So I think maybe 20 years, 15, 20 years, I don't even know, a long time I've been saying there's a hippie clown inside my head. And then we were at a restaurant, and I don't know how it came up, but something came up about Lemon Tree, and I said, oh yeah, I love that line, there's a hippie clown in my head. And the guy looked at me, and he just went on. And then my daughter was there, Michaela, and she was like, that was a weird reaction. I'm like, yeah. So we went and found the song and played it. It was playing it in the car. I put it on my iPod, and back in the day, the iPod, like the little ones that held 256 songs, and it was incredible. So put on an iPad. We're in the car. The song comes on. And it was like a surprise. It was like, oh, hey, check it out. And I played it, and it's like, ugh. And then it got to the line where it said, there's a heavy cloud inside my head. Heavy cloud. There's a heavy clown inside my head. There's a hippie clown inside my head. I don't know how I got hippie clown out of heavy cloud. Heavy cloud, hippie clown. Nah, I still don't know. But I was convinced that it was a hippie clown. And it wasn't. For 20 years, I said it wrong. There's a lot of things that I've said wrong. There's a lot of misheard lyrics. Like I do that all the time. For all intents and purpose, I always thought was intensive purpose, for all intensive purpose. No. And when I mean, that was like, I was in my 40s before I figured out I was saying that wrong. And it's like, there's so many mondegreens out there. There's so many simple ways to mishear things. And I don't know why I do that, but I really do it. Like misheard lyrics, or just being kind of clueless about these things. And I don't know what it is. I guess it's the same thing. Like, you know, when you finally think, hey, maybe I have autism, or I have major depression, or I have anxiety, or I'm bipolar, or that. And then all your friends and family are like, well, yeah, like why didn't anybody tell me? Nobody told me. I had no idea. I'm just walking around with a hippie clown inside my head. I don't know. And can we just take a moment and stop and think about how fucking terrifying a hippie clown would be? Like, I don't even know what that means. I really don't. I asked ChatGPT once, hey, make me a picture of a hippie clown. I had to delete it. I don't even remember what the heck it was, but it scared me. So why I would want a hippie clown in my head is bizarre. I wouldn't want a heavy clown either, but at least that makes more sense. And you know, my wife will say something just like, hey, babe, can you get the trash from the stairs? And I'm like, you said get the trash from the bears? What? And then she used to be sweet and be like, no, baby, the stairs, sorry. And now, after being married for long enough, she's just like a smart ass. It's like, the trash from the bears? Yep, that's what I said. There's bears in the basement. Why don't you get the trash from them? Maybe take a gun. Like, God damn it. Well, do you really think I said get the trash from the bears, sweetie? But that's what I heard. I don't know what you said. And here's the thing. Because I'm so clueless, because I thought it was for intensive purpose, not intent and purpose, maybe it is bears. Maybe there's some saying about bears in the basement that I don't know. I've never heard of, and nobody told me. So I'm just walking around clueless as hell, like just saying things, thinking, I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. And at this point, I am too afraid to ask. So we're just going to pretend like I know what's happening. And if it's really, really embarrassing, somebody will tell me. And once in a while, it's 20 years before I find out that the hippie clown isn't real. Yes, so for all of you misheard lyrics mondegreen masters out there, you are not the only one. And don't feel bad when you say things wrong, because nobody told you. And you don't know to ask because you don't want to look dumb. So what I'm saying is, don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, I forgot in the last video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all the things for the algorithm, send me money, and until next time, peace.